Whoop, whoop, yeet, yeet. What's up, Bearcats? Happy Monday. Hope you all had a great start to your week, had great weekends. But we're here, we're hanging, we're chilling. It's the HMG Raw Watch-Along, well, replay Watch-Along since it aired this afternoon over in Brussels, Belgium, pal. So we're watching the replay. The only thing I did a pretty good job of staying off social media today and didn't really see any spoilers other than Jey Uso win over Austin Theory, which isn't really a spoiler. We all knew that's going to happen. So let's go ahead and get it, guys. We got Lab Rat in the house. What's up, pal? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop, yeet. Hope your Monday was well, pal. So let's hit play on this and do it. Whoop, there we go. Sorry. Man, that's some good pizza, pal. So you don't know what's going on either. Nice. I'm sure he does. Looks like Corey Graves out of the doghouse. Oh, dude, they always are. Those crowds are always going nuts.
Not even 4 years old when she looks up at you and says, "Papa, what happened to your face?" Told her that I ran into a wall. Not entirely untrue. I did run into a wall designed by the final boss, The Rock, and by my WrestleMania 41 opponent, John Cena. I felt about John. How many people here felt about John, who's a hero? A great man who did great things. We'd all love to know why. I'm sure it will be a very well-educated, well-crafted retort. And when he's done talking, he will feel bulletproof. He will feel infallible. He will. There is no justification for you, John Cena. I know that you think that your successor had to look like you, had to talk like you, had to live like you. And you
They're doing a great job with these packages.
of your kind, you are not. I am standing right here. WrestleMania 41. I will choose a thing. Here's a stat that will never be, and that is 17. As I get the heartbreaking privilege of beating my hero in his last chance, while he finds out what the rest of you already know.
Check and see if my doggy's outside. Dude, those are good camera shots. Look how many. Like, that place looks packed. Nothing but. The entire arena is singing John Cena sucks to the sound of his theme. He's over as a heel by pretty unanimously by this crowd. Yeah, this ain't the mixed reactions of old. This is straight heat. All heat. Oh, there is one dude. I take it back. There's one dude in the front who has a Cena Rock sign. So, all right, now they're bringing back the dueling chance. Oh, he's his childhood hero. Oh, dude, you guys even got a die Cena sign in the crowd. Like, that's a little extreme, pal. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, like, unlike, Sideshow Bob, in this case, it does actually mean "the" because they're jerks, they speak German.
They shouldn't have to look outside themselves for food.
So, basically, he said, like, one of his, motivational tweets.
You are making this so easy for me. You see, for 25 years, I've been the victim. Okay?
Okay, it seems like they understand what he's saying.
Of an abusive relationship. No, you have lost your time to talk.
Dude, he's killing it so far. Damn. Or whoever's idea it is, or in marketing. This is gonna be one of his best promos when it's over. Like, damn. I'm pretty sure people understand English pretty well because they're censoring their FUs.
Thank you. Look, I am not a baby face. I am not a heel.
Okay, now
I'm a human being. Here to the WWE. Oh, you let me know really loud that you hated me.
very true.
Yeah. Moments of embarrassment, moments of shame, just like this. You let me know that I wasn't worthy of your attention. So what did I do? I went and I changed myself, hoping. So what did I do? I worked hard like I always do, and I started to win. And win. And win. And win. And win. And win. And win.
That makes sense.
Oh, I won a lot, and you hated it. So what did I do? I spent the next 10 years of my life trying to give away everything I possibly could, and it wasn't enough. And in my final moments, what's the only thing I can do, right? I can walk away. What a great example. They go from chanting, shut the F up, to cheering when I say I'm going to walk away. So I announced my retirement in a move that has never been done before. I'm actually at the end of this year. I tried one last time to get along with you guys. I tried one last time to do something nice for you.
Oh my, pal. What's up, Darkside? Good to see you. Hope your day is going well, pal. Whoop, whoop. I'm sorry. I'm giggling at like how when they say goodbye, it's like goodbye.
My point is, no matter what I do, it is never enough, and you should all be ashamed of yourself. Ever do is take. You take, you take, and you take, and you only care about yourselves. I put my values on the line to make a very important choice in my life, and all you can do is, what do we get? My story.
Yo, yo, what's up?
What's happening?
What do we
Well, I've not like this is fresh for me. I've not seen any of Raw,
One of you sons of bitches ask me how I feel.
and I'm watching John Cena cut a career promo here.
Yeah, it's good. I seen it, but I'll hang out with you. Can I get a time code?
Yeah, we're gonna hit pause real quick. 1640 on Netflix.
1640 and
No, not for 45.
What you have earned, and what you have earned is nothing. You don't get a
What it do, Gruss? What's up? Whoop whoop. What it do with you, pal? Good to see you.
You don't get new music. That is my voice on that song, and your time is finally up, and my time is finally now.
yeah. All right, what's up, everybody?
The only thing you get is to take a long look in the mirror to see how awful each and every one of you has been for 25 years to me.
Hey, Sonic.
Yo, yo, what's up?
You're chanting for Cody. So, Coach, your brand new shiny toy, because you're about to put this one out to pasture. Like I said, with every breath, you prove my point that you're awful people. And that's every single person in this room. No one is safe. No one can hide, especially the people I can pick out in a crowd. Yeah, I see you. And you in the front row. And you in the front row. Yes, I can identify you very easily. You're the let's go see the people. You're the people who are like, man, I support you. You hear that, world? The Cena sucks jackoffs. They've already proven themselves awful people. I am about to tell you why the Let's Go Cena people are just as awful. Claim to support me.
Everybody asks where is John Cena, but nobody asks how is John
Ever
Cena.
done? You. What have you? You. What have you ever done to support me, huh? What have you ever done for me? All you ever do is steal from me. You steal.
What's up, Jeff Dean? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop.
You steal my time. I'm an object to you. You have made me the butt of a stupid, invisible joke for 15 years, and you still think it's funny. It is not funny.
Oh, he just shit on the "You Can't See Me" meme.
It is
Which, honestly, that's a smart thing to do. If you really want to be a heel, shit on the meme.
pathetic.
What's up, Dark Side?
Oh, you don't want to hear this.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, you're not ready to hear this. You're
I almost
not
don't want
ready
to talk
hear
over
this
this because
uncomfortable conversation.
it's a masterpiece.
The truth is, you don't wear this for support. You wear it to make you feel good. You wear words like hustle, loyalty, and respect. I live them every day. You think you can buy the words never give up? I am the definition of perseverance, and every person here knows it. You do not support me. What you do is you use me as an excuse for your pathetic failure of a life. Because all you've ever done there for 25 years is sit on your ass and watch me be great. No more. This, everybody, including that one kid right there, is a toxic, dysfunctional relationship. Oh, you don't want to hear it. It's too tough.
Damn, you went after a kid.
The little kid, he's like,
Look, what did I do?
yeah. I just discovered John Cena, and he turned on me.
Dude, that kid's reaction was perfect, too.
This little fat French kid.
There's no noise you can make. There is nothing.
He got up this morning and had a croissant.
You know I'm right, and you know you are wrong.
Got all dressed to go to the show. Here come this one. This guy. This fucking guy. So like I said, this promo's 10 years too late. I know, man, but if it came 10 years ago, it would have been so mishandled. Like, even I don't even know how it's going to get handled from now on out, but I just know it'll be worse than it would have 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm having to rewrite the show the last minute because you're spending all your time pooping on interns and all that.
We don't have time to worry about John Cena's heel turn, so but it needed to happen 10 years ago. That part is definitely true. It's all right. We'll have Cody, and then he can do this promo in 10 years.
Maybe it becomes Homelander.
Without the powers. Or the breast milk, hopefully.
Yeah, it made breast milk, pal.
Yeah, that would have been 10 years ago. That's the 10 years ago regime.
Now I'm thinking of that one, remember the episode of Chappelle's Show where they made fun of making the band? All right, if you want to keep the studio open, I need you to get me some Cambodian breast milk.
Yeah, the breast milk of a Cambodian immigrant. Yeah.
That's real Cambodian breast milk.
100% Cambodian. Breast milk, you made my day.
All right. Not only am I going to open up the studio, but you're also going to record with Wyclef Jean.
You know what? I'm shutting down the studio. Only way I'm going to open up the studio now is you go down Times Square and get a picture with a midget holding these balloons.
And a set of left-handed golf clubs.
That's a good-ass sugar cookie.
Homelander versus Peacemaker.
That's right.
I would not be surprised if they did some form of entrance for those guys that reflects those characters.
Well, I would now because John Cena just told us we get nothing. So
that's true. Yeah, that'd be. Oh, that's what he just said.
We're getting a t-shirt and jorts. Also the reason we get nothing is, oh, thank you, Lab Rat. Thank you. He's testing out super stickers. Also, the reason we get nothing is because, this heel turn had to come at the last second because The Rock is crazy, and we had all this merchandise already printed up, so we got to go with it. That's why. That's the real reason. Like, if you know about the reality behind the situation, it's a little less enjoyable, but as a fan, you could just enjoy it. Just enjoy it as a fan. Don't think about it. Let John Cena explain his way out of it like he always does. Let him do his thing.
These fans, man.
Even though Cody Rhodes does get on my nerves sometimes by being just too much Cody Rhodes, I do have to admit, I am, as a guy who was one of the first to lay hands on him when he decided to be a wrestler, I am proud of him. He obviously took everything I taught him and went straight to the top, And he's also so respectful, like he never bothers me by thanking me. Like he doesn't send me any messages or call me or anything or anything. Like he knows I'm too busy and I don't have time for his bullshit. So I like the way he just stays out of it, I really appreciate that about him.
He's humble.
He's a good guy. He's a really good guy.
They did that because you were special. They did that because you could take it. They did that because you could carry it.
Yeah, relax, Kenny. Just relax. Relax and enjoy. Thanks for being here, man.
Enough! And it's certainly not Kid. It's WWE Champion.
And I'm extra a little bit proud of Cody, but he hasn't done it yet, so I'll wait till he does it, and then I'll tell you.
Who the hell are you? Where's the guy on this shirt? Right here. Even after what you did, I was excited at the prospect of going week to week, face to face with John Cena. And instead, I got this.
This.
Well, this better not show up at WrestleMania. Because if it does, I run it over, I run it out, because I already took its best shot and it wasn't good enough. I retire it early. So go find John Cena, because I want to wrestle him at WrestleMania 41, not this whiny bitch.
Okay, see that right there? Where he just said this whiny bitch and threw the microphone at him. That's how you say the word bitch on television. You don't sit there and leave a pregnant pause like you really did something. Like you are dropping a mic. Cody just said it the way a real human person would call somebody a bitch, and then he literally dropped the mic on him. That was perfect.
All right, man. Take care. Hope you have a great rest of your night, pal. Good seeing you. Whoop, whoop. Relax. Get some rest.
Brisket sandwich. Oh. Yeah, if this was the Vince McMahon era, he would have said, whiny little bitch. Or something, something terrible.
Or some weird ass, Vince vernacular.
Well, they really like to let that bitch fall like a sandbag, like it's the like we're all gonna be shocked, like we're gonna be clutching our pearls hearing it. He said bitch. Remember in Jerry Maguire when he's like, I want to go to the zoo, like the little kid, he's like, I want to go to the zoo. I want to go to the zoo. And Jerry's like, fucking zoo's closed, Ray. And the kid looks at him, he's like, you said fuck. Suffering succotash? Yeah. That's how they thought Roman Reigns was gonna get over. Using Sylvester the Cat's catchphrase and telling Jack and the Beanstalk stories. That happened. Speaking of little bitches.
But looks like Corey Graves out of the doghouse.
Well, it's funny when you got to come crawling back because Pat McAfee ain't gonna get on an airplane,
That too, yeah. Yeah, we need more Travis Scott, pal. Oh yeah, and then Roman eating dog food. That's how with Baron Corbin, because he was the big dog. Big dog. Dog food.
Yeah, forget about Roman eating the dog food, just having Baron Corbin in a main event spot.
Dude, I think
we're the ones that were eating the dog food with that whole thing.
And remember that one weird coincidence that like as soon as I think it was like the week after the week after the last Raw that Russo wrote, the main event ends with Rock putting British Bulldog into dog shit.
Really?
Yep. They had pre-tapes throughout the evening where Mankind was had like a pen full of Bulldogs that were shitting everywhere, and it's their job to collect it because they were in a tag match against Val Venus and British Bulldog in the main event. It was Rock and Sock versus them, and it ended with British Bulldog taking a rock bottom into a pile of shit.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't remember the sort of the timeline of it. Wow. Was that shoot shit or working shit? Look at this guy.
It's Vince McMahon. Who knows?
I know, right? The amount of stuff they would fake, but then they would like, oh no, it's got to be real. Got to be real shit. Yeah, all that stuff has different connotations now.
Yeet.
Yeah, Ludwig's doing too much. So you get ads right here?
Yeah, I got some. I think I got the like the middle tier.
Bro, I have the premium tier. The ads still come on. I don't know what people are talking about when they say they don't get ads.
I think there's the basic, like I think it was the $7.99 one, and then there's the $17.99 one, which is the one I got, and then there's like a
yeah, my shit is the most ridiculous expensive one there is. It's probably about to be close to damn near $30 when they do the next price hike. But it's still like I still get ads, so I don't get it. I really don't understand. I get mad when I hear people talking about it.
Yeah, that was
what
an
am I
all
paying for.
Exactly. Like, all right, I'll go down a layer or a tier, no problem. Yeah, that was awful. That was, though I think if I remember correctly, like there was somebody that said it was melted chocolate or something like that.
Well, that was too much shit. You probably couldn't get that much real shit. Eat versus Vet, and Vet wins. Thanks, Scott Woodford. I don't win often.
Whoop whoop! What's up, Scott? Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat, pal. Whoop whoop! Much love. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day. Yeet. Sorry, we just sat through like a master class in promo, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Sonic's right. It's always the fans' fault. Like it's always the fans never supported me, but at least he actually, for once, explained it in a way that would almost make sense. It's too bad that all we've ever heard for the past however many years is people coming out and saying, "You never supported me."
Bro, like he had his it felt like he was bringing personal truth into it.
But I mean, that's how you would have to do it in this situation. What can you do that hasn't been done? Like Cena had to think about, all right, well now I have to turn heel. So what am I going to say? How is this going to be any different than any other bullshit heel turn that always happens, you know? And the genius part of it was trying to be like sympathetic or but like in a way that you don't want to sympathize with him because he's whining. That's the genius twist on it. Cuz
like Bret Hart's.
But Bret was like Bret was legitimate. Like he shouldn't have been a heel. Because he did get screwed. Like the whole thing about Bret was Steve Austin was a heel and he cheated and he screwed Bret Hart because he couldn't let Bret Hart alone. So he kept fucking with him and Bret Hart beat the shit out of him, which should have made him a bigger babyface. But
I think what really made him a heel, I apologize, was when he actually snapped and finally started blaming the fans and going nuts and doing heel stuff.
But that was after, you know, like in the moment, like I remember in the moment of WrestleMania 13, I did not look at Bret Hart as a heel turn. I just thought he was frustrated to the point that Steve Austin drove him to, and that was going to be it. And then Shamrock gets on him like, you know, hey, you know, and then they can tease a little something there. But I didn't look at that as a double turn. I think that's one of those WWE like, you know, curated history type deals. Like they're trying to paint that picture like it was the greatest double turn ever, and maybe that was the plan, and maybe that's how it ended up. But as a kid, at the time, I just thought, yeah, Bret, get him, you know, because Steve Austin's been an asshole this whole time. But it was more like the way people were, you know, I guess, coincidentally, as society reviews come in, people in society were, They were finding it more entertaining, like the people that would have been traditionally heelish, because it's just more entertaining, you know? So because Steve Austin is doing stuff that normally wasn't even done on television, you know, like breaking into somebody's house when they got a gun or whatever, and just doing all kinds of outlandish shit that at that time nobody was doing, it's more entertaining, so you want to see it, and you slowly get to like him. But there's really nothing redeemable or likable about Steve Austin at that point. You know, Bret Hart had never done anything wrong. And, and to Bruce's point about Hogan, the Hogan heel turn, like everything about Hulk Hogan is cartoonish. So even like his NWO speech at Bash at the Beach or whatever, he was just yelling and doing a wrestling promo, you know? Like it wasn't, it really wasn't like realistic. Cena's out there and like his voice is cracking and he sounds like he's about to cry and he's like whining, but you still don't like him. Is really, really nuanced and a good performance by him, the way he did it, to where you don't, even if you agree with him, you don't want to agree with him because you just don't like the way he's saying it because he sounds like a punk, you know? It was so good.
Yeah, that's what the culture was like, you know, in the mid to late 90s.
We like things extreme in the 90s. We were all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
I mean, I think the first time like Stone Cold ever did anything that was actually truly babyface and redeemable was when he saved Stephanie from The Undertaker.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which in a weird way, I think that worked because, okay, we've seen this guy, you know, just beat the crap out of people. Does he actually have, okay, we're at the point now, we want to see, does his character have a heart? Yes, he does. Might be a small one, but at least there's one in there. So now we can get behind him even more.
Well, you know, you could even, you know, like with a with good storytelling, you can add layers to that. Like it doesn't even have to be of like, oh, I'm saving Stephanie McMahon. It can be, I just don't want to let The Undertaker have his way. Like, I'm not going to let you do what you want to do because fuck you. You know, like there's always that level to it. You could tailor, you know, in the art of crafting a story, you can tailor the motivations or whatever around what kind of characters that you have or you're going to use. It's different sometimes when you're the sole artist and you're just like, if you're writing a novel, right? You're responsible for everything. It's all coming out of your head. So you make it whatever you want, right? But in something like wrestling where there's like real people involved and moving parts and personalities and gimmicks and other things going on. And then you got a business aspect of, you got to look at like merchandise and like who's moving the numbers and things. And you got to look at all these different things. It's a lot. It's a lot more complicated of a task. That's why a lot of the stuff just, it falls apart. Like when you're just saying like, hey, whatever happened to that one thing that they were doing and they just dropped it, because could be a dozen reasons why they dropped it that we'll never know. There were good reasons. There might have been times that there were good reasons to not start something in the first place. And then they did it and found out what everybody else probably already knew. It was a stupid idea and you shouldn't have done it. So yeah. So speaking of back then, get me more Bull Nakano and less EO Sky, huh? Damn. Like no EO Sky? I want some EO Sky. I'll take a Bull Nakano though. She's gonna be in 2K25 DLC. Bull Nakano.
Nice.
Get your Bull Nakano whenever she comes out. Damn, Jolt Cola, huh? That's a fucking blast from the past. I remember my parents warning me about Jolt Cola. Like, they gave me a warning. How much caffeine was even in it? Like, the energy drinks we drink today, how much caffeine could Jolt Cola even have had? Hold on, let me see. Jolt Cola caffeine content. 200 milligrams? That's not even that much. People chug 300 milligrams all the time. I was more of an Ivory guy. A little Tina Ferrari. I got a fucking can that's got more than a Jolt Cola in it.
We're seeing that right now. Just that time.
Yeah, no shit, pal. Ridiculous ass prices.
Who said Pepsi AM? That's great. Yeah, I was talking about this on was it Dad Wreckage maybe? Or was it next? I don't remember, but or maybe it was my Twitch. I don't remember anything, all right? But I know I said this before. But like I've got ads for like the local Raw that's coming next month or whatever. And I looked at the ticket prices for the same basic seats that I got at Hell in a Cell when that was here. It was the one with it was the infamous Seth Rollins versus The Fiend match.
Get me red light, red cell, and have Fiend kick out of like 6 curb stomps and basically getting an anvil dropped on his head.
Oh, it was so fucked. Everybody hated it. And I'll tell you a little story about that afterwards. But yeah, the tickets I got for that, I'm only going to get good tickets now. Like if I ever leave the house, I'm not going to fucking sit just somewhere just to be in the building. I'm spending the money and getting the tickets. So the same tickets I got for Hell in a Cell, whatever year that was, to go to this Monday Night Raw, to sit in the same seats would be like $770 per seat. I think they were like 200 something back when I went to Hell in a Cell.
Wow, yeah, hard pass on that, buddy.
Yeah, they've tripled the ticket price. But I mean, you know, it's what the market will bear. If people stop paying it, they're gonna lower it. But
I think here's something else I think might happen with if they start doing that. If WWE's product continues to get hotter and hotter and hotter, and there's a demand for more wrestling, and people can't afford to go to WWE, AEW, hey, come to our show, we charge this. TNA, come to our show, we charge this. NXT,
well, they're already doing that. AEW is like, here's 4 tickets with a basket of chicken tenders. Like, it's you know, it's just a question of people like just knowing what the hell AEW is.
But yeah, I think that would actually help like those smaller companies because it would create a demand for wrestling, which means they got to step up and perform to earn those, ticket sales and that viewership.
Yeah. While we're watching Raw, I'll just comment that Penta's fucking over, and I love him. I want to give him a hug. I just want to cuddle up with Penta. So awesome. I'm gonna get a picture with him. Not one of those Sasha Banks pictures where I'm standing 10 feet away. I want to make sure I get the arm around. It's cool.
What about a Will Washington with Sasha Banks picture or Mercedes Moné picture?
Get this mark out of my face.
Oh, there was an episode of Catch Ray in the Marks where they showed pictures of, I forgot who's, it was either one of the two's birthday, but he was holding her and they were like chest to chest.
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't watch it. I never watched the video. Do you watch a video on Catch Ray in the Marks?
I have been recently.
I only like listen to it because I have to listen to them at work and stuff, so I kind of have to do audio only. But
I think with that one, I think
I remember them describing the picture.
Yeah, what I remember about that one was I had listened to it, but at the same time I saw the picture on Twitter, so I'm like, okay, I know exactly which picture they're talking about. So I'd already seen it.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really seen Will Washington. I don't think I've ever actually seen him. Like I may have seen his face, but like not like in a spatial situation where like I could tell like how, like what size of a guy he is. But Sasha definitely has a type, and you know, I'm not saying he's it, but I'm just saying like, if he's like a small nerd like she likes, then she might be okay with him being a little closer to her. Like non-threatening, you know. She seems like she wants a non-threatening man, you know. Somebody she could kind of push around even though she's very small.
Could that be her own kind of like Napoleon complex a little bit there?
No, to be honest, no. I think it's probably has to do with her, like her brother, you know, like she's been taking care of her brother his whole life, you know, so like she may have that sort of like it may be like a, you know what I'm trying to say, like she wants to have her man be like the kind that needs to be taken care of almost.
Right, like kind of like she went like a role reversal thing.
A little bit, like just I don't know. I'm just throwing shit around. Yeah, Adam Cole. Just swaddle Adam Cole up, you know, in a little. Just put him in the...
Because he's alive in Europe, but not only in Europe, in every continent in the world. You say, what is next for Penta? Listen. The Continental Championship!
Yeah.
I want to say something. This is for you. I don't care what I have to do. I promise you. Te voy a romper tu madre. ¿Y sabes por qué? Porque yo soy Penta.
What you say about my mama? Yep. That's what's up.
And the crowd's with it.
Why do you people think Brussels is in Germany? Why don't you open up a fucking geography textbook?
Dakota Kai takes on the pitfall.
Belgium is sideways Germany. They speak French there. So the story about the Hell in the Cell, forgive me if I've told this story before, but everybody was so mad at the main event, you know? Like there was an audible grumbling, you know, like while everybody was like filing out as the lights came on and everybody was cleaning up and all the ring crew was down there. We're all like getting up and leaving and everybody's just like and so earlier in the show, you know, the show started with Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks and their Hell in a Cell match, which is actually good.
Why not premium wireless?
And
$15
you know how Becky Lynch has the steam, like she has the steam vent pyro thing that just does like the blast of steam out the thing, right? So like I guess there was still some steam left in some of those things, and as the crew was breaking everything down, they blew out the rest of the steam as they were taking, you know, like they had to eject the steam to, like, you know, okay, let's get the rest of this, let's blow the steam out and then let's move these things. So we're all leaving and we hear this this loud noise and we look, everybody that's watching, like all of our heads turn and like look over in the direction of the noise and see the steam, and then everybody just starts booing the steam. Boo! Like we were so mad about the Fiend thing that we just started booing random steam.
Performance, your hair, like immune system, all of that. First thing I noticed was the energy.
That's how mad people were. You ever seen anybody? You ever seen 20,000 people boo steam? I have.
I guess you see that steam won't be missed. Huh?
Oh man, the steam got heat. That's pretty good too.
I gotta take a quick piss break. Be right back.
All right. That pay-per-view was so bad, they might as well let the Sharks play for the last 30 minutes. You didn't get that geography textbook out. Sharks play 2 hours away. The Sharks play over in Belgium. They speak French in San Jose. But it did have the girls' Hell in a Cell match. I thought that was, you know, I mean, I don't like any of those garbage matches, but you know, for what it was. Read a book in Braille. I'm here to keep Brandon awake this time. Okay. This man's working. He's burning the candle at both ends, guys. Kings are decent.
We back. Whoop, whoop.
I'm so mad the Kings stayed here. I want them to get the hell out and go to Seattle.
After all this time, after all we've been through,
Live selling it.
you go behind my back. You have all these.
Yeah, yesterday was a long ass day.
To Penta, the guy who just declared that he wants to come after my Intercontinental Championship.
I just thought of something. Does it look like you're going to a Dom face turn here?
They better not.
Go for the icy tiger. You don't want to show the.
We join this this chick's entrance already in progress.
No, Ivy didn't even get an entrance. She's already in the ring.
Yep. Get out there. We got shit to do. I thought that was Nick Aldis. I was like, who put Nick Aldis in the dryer?
Looks like Nick Aldis after a trip through the dry after a cycle through the dryer.
Yep.
Thanks, pal. Appreciate that. Whoop, whoop.
Nick after
Nick.
gear 3. That bone balloon takes it out of you, man. Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai. Does she have 2 bad wheels, or does she keep injuring the same wheel?
Good question. I'm not
She
really
only
up to
has
date
a
on
brace on one, so I don't know. I remember when poor Tegan Knox, before she got released, like she like broke both her legs. She had to start kicking with her arm. Dakota Kai is a female X-Pac heat. They just don't. X-Pac got heat. Dakota Kai, for large portions of her career, has gotten indifference. Like, the only fans that were even... The only people that were coming up to her and trying to talk to her were the nurses. That's Rey Mysterio that just fucking hucked Donkey Kong Jr. over there. Want to hear my alarm clock impression? Wah, wah, wah. I should have let it play. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I'm just so used to hitting my alarm quickly and turning it off.
Whatever it is, Dark Side, I would like to have some.
Hey, she's just trying to make some money. Leave her alone.
A win's a win's a win, buddy. Hey, what's up, Jay? How good to see you, man. Whoop, whoop. Hope you're having a good Monday. Always a pleasure seeing you, pal.
Drone in the house. Where is it? Where's my... Is this it?
Hey, you want to hear my alarm clock impression?
Nice.
Hey, you want to hear my alarm clock?
Nice, man.
Okay, good.
And do.
Keep squishing, fingers
And squish. And squish. Dude, they need. I think this heel thing with Rock and Cena, Hogan. They need to bring Hollywood Hogan as part of it to give it a little extra heat.
Nah.
I mean, he clearly would not appear every week, but like he's an official part of the group that pops up every once in a while.
And beans are the same. To show you why Goya black beans are so good, we brought in the X. Plum.
Award-winning taste. Approved.
Every can of Goya black beans is packed with goodness. If it's Goya, it has to be good.
Yeah, we're never seeing that. That ain't happening.
When he was listing off all the things that he did to please the fans, he should have talked about whatever favors he had to perform for Vince. I had to take it in the ass for you guys.
Remember that one movie I did not too long ago where I put on a dress? It wasn't the first time. He even pulled granny panties out of his suit pocket, pal.
Cena, the fat chick thriller.
You know how this works? 2 signatures on the floor is yours.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, attested to it too, pal. Whoop whoop.
Yeah. Man, she signed the hell out of that contract. I give that contract signing 5 stars right there. Brand just took a bite for every star I gave that contract signing. Is Bianca a Dudley now? EST Dudley?
Why? Hey, why not run with it? It would work. It would totally fit the gimmick.
Would it?
Well, yeah, wasn't it like one father and a bunch of different mothers?
Yes.
Well, yeah. Even in his 70s, he's still going around getting it.
Brutality. Yeah. The Eradicator. The Eradicator that got moonsaulted and beat. She should have tried harder to eradicate Io, I think.
We really are getting a triple threat, aren't we?
At the risk of sounding like a chauvinist pig, I would like to referee that triple threat match. And I think we should rehearse it a lot before Mania. Because I don't want anything to go wrong on the big stage. So perhaps we could get an apartment or something of that nature. We don't want anybody getting hurt before Mania, so we have to make sure there's lots of mattresses and pillows around.
Playboy pillow fight, pal.
Yep. Bonk. Yep.
If I'm Rhea, I might be calling an audible right there and trying to figure out how to come off the top through the table to break it and make it even hotter.
Let's make it hot.
This is a repeat of they're going back to the WrestleMania 20 angle with that's how they got to Shawn. That's like the triple threat with Michaels, Benoit, and Triple H. They had Michaels sign the contract instead of Benoit.
Well, they all signed it. Yeah, we definitely get the Rev bump, the Earl bump. Yeah, those referees are important too, like to be able to peel them off each other. That's very important. I wouldn't mind volunteering for that also. Yeet.
Yeet.
Bow, 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 bow. They're doing this all wrong. Gunther is not the kind of character that does this sort of like, well, you know, basically what every other wrestling heel does, which is go and pick fights and like jump guys in and out the ring. He's like the untouchable. He's like the guy that won't.
He should be
not
Frieza.
Gonna touch him, get anywhere. You're not even. He's not even Frieza. He's like. He's like. Like a Palpatine, like before the prequels. I just sit in a chair all day. Vader does everything for me.
Right,
now,
and
Ludwig is no Vader, but I'm just saying, like, you know, he's not the kind of guy that's gonna go up to Jay in this back hallway and be like, "You're an embarrassment to your family." Like he wouldn't care.
That was a quick entrance for Jay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It looks like that might be a good place to pause that for now. Because we got the impact attack coming up. So what's our marker at? It's hard to see on this. It's like 1:14:12 or one something for yeah, because Jay's promo pick is in the way, so I can't really see the timer.
Yeah, it's about It's about 114.5.
Okay, cool. All right, so yes, we're going to pause Raw for tonight.
Yeet.
And then we'll be back in about 10, 12 minutes for Impact Attack.
Yeet.
Yeet. So if you need to, take a piss break. Yeet.
Yeet.
If you need to take a smoke break. Yeet.
Yeet.
If you need to get something to eat, go ahead and get something to eat. Yeet.
Yeet.
And we'll be back.
Get something to eat.
And we'll be right back here in about 10 to 12 minutes. Impact Attack on the HMG YouTube channel. Whoop, whoop, pal. Yeet.
Yeet.